If all you know about The Wicker Man is a bunch of silly memes of Nicolas Cage, then I'd be glad to let you know there's a classic film from 1973 that is much more worthy of attention. It's been relatively obscure, but over the years it's gained critical praise. Actor Christopher Lee, who's been in hundreds of films, had always maintained that this was his favorite. He was enthusiastic from the start, even working for free to help get it made. So is this Citizen Kane of horror films all it's cracked up to be? Depends which way you look at it. I don't really think it's a horror film. It's more like a suspenseful detective story that leads up to a great horror scene. It has a strange tone. I can't think of anything to compare it to other than the shitty remake, but let's forget about that. It's about a police officer named Howie, played by Edward Woodward, who's searching for a missing girl. His search leads him to a secluded island off the coast of Scotland that's owned by Lord Summerisle, played by Christopher Lee. He searches the whole island, asking everybody about the girl, but no one's seen her. Howie gets increasingly suspicious, and everywhere he goes, he notices everyone practicing pagan customs and rituals. He's opposed to all this, his culture clashing with theirs, so he takes on a disliking to the whole community. Eventually, he starts to believe that the girl is going to be part of a sacrifice. He finds her, and in one scene, he steals one of the costumes, and on his way to rescue her, has to run up and punch somebody out while in the disguise. This was the inspiration for the scene in the remake where Nicolas Cage punches someone in the bear costume. So, yes, it was in the original, but just not as ridiculous. Well, something does happen at the end involving a sacrifice, and it's no surprise that, somewhere in there, there's a Wicker Man. What is a Wicker Man exactly? Well, apparently the only historical record of one came from Julius Caesar, who claimed that during his war experiences in what is now France, local tribes burned criminals alive in a prison made of twigs in the shape of a man. Pretty grotesque idea, and that makes for an effectively disturbing scene, not to mention inspiring a great song by Iron Maiden. It's one of the best finales in a horror film, if you choose to give it the horror label. It builds up to it so well. They go to great lengths to explain why they're sacrificing and building up a feeling of tension and unease. First time I saw it, I didn't like it. I didn't see what the big deal was. But after rewatching it, I've come to appreciate it. I recommend it, especially because it's so critically acclaimed, but you have to keep in mind, it's not like any other horror film.